Quick Math. I'm Sirisha. Today's session is going to be on the topic multiplication of integers. Let's start. So, before going to start our multiplication of integers, there are some rules we have to follow that in order to multiply our integers. So, let's see the rules one by one. So, here I am taking a table in order to show all these rules in a manner. So here we are using the symbol multiplication. These rules are applicable only for the multiplication of integers. So when we are multiplying the integers by a positive integer, suppose if both the integers are positive, then we are going to get our result also as positive. That means here in order to represent the positive, we are using the symbol plus. So, whenever we are multiplying the integers by positive signs, the result sign also will be a positive integer. That means plus. And suppose if we multiply the integers by negative signs, that means here we have multiplication symbol. When we have multiplied the integers by negative symbols, then we are going to get our result sign as positive only. That means a positive integer. Suppose here I have used negative and negative. In order to represent the negative integer, we are using the sign minus to represent it. When we are multiplying the negative integers, the result must be a positive integer. So, don't get confused. Whenever the same signs we have, we are going to get the positive integer. That means plus as our answer. So, here also we are going to get positive. Whenever the integers are having different signs, that means when we are multiplying a positive integer by a negative integer, we are going to get our result sign as a negative sign. That means, suppose here I have taken plus and I am going to multiply this by a negative integer. So, here we have a positive integer and by a negative integer. So, we are going to get a negative integer as our result. That means, here we are going to get minus, and in the same manner here if we have taken plus into minus, we are going to get minus, and minus into plus, we are going to get minus. So don't get confused. We have, whenever we are multiplying with the same signs, we are going to get positive. Whenever we are multiplying with the different signs, we are going to get our result as negative. So these two are negative and these two are positive. We have seen the rules. Let's start with examples, how we have to apply this in our examples. Now, I am taking the first one as minus 3 into 2. Here I am taking a small integer so that it will be easy for you to understand. Here I have used a 3 and 2 as the integer, that means minus 3 and 2. Now we have to multiply this. So what the result? So first always go with the signs. What are the signs here we have? One is a negative sign, other one is if you doesn't have any sign before the integer, now it is having a sign as a positive. That means here we have the sign as positive. Now we have the signs. One is positive, other one is negative. This is a positive sign and it is having a negative sign. So minus, here we are doing the multiplication. Minus into plus. Minus into plus gives which sign? Minus. So keep here minus. And then how we are multiplying the numbers in the same manner, here also we will multiply. 3 multiplied by 2 gives 6. So our result is minus 6. What is the first rule we have to follow? Yes, we have to know these rules before starting our integers, multiplication of integers. So now we have taken the integers as minus 3 and 2. That means one positive integer and other one is a negative integer. when we are multiplying a positive or negative integer, we are going to get our result as minus. So place minus and then multiply the integers. So minus 3 into 2 gives 6. So I have written minus 6. Now let's see with example. Here I am taking 4 into minus 10. Now we have to multiply these integers. First rule is we have to check for the signs. So here we have the number 4. That means here we have the integer 4, and for the integer 4 we are having a sign as a positive sign. So here we have a positive sign. So now write only the signs first. Here we have positive and here we have negative. And what's the operation here we are doing? Yes, we are doing multiplication. So place into minus. Place into minus. See here, place into minus gives minus. So our result sign will be minus. That means our result is in negative integer. So here we are placing minus. Next, we have to go for the numbers. That means integers. 4 into 10. 4 tens gives 40. 4 multiplied by 10 gives 40. So our result is minus 40. So what's the rule? Yes, first of all, check for the signs. And obviously you will get the result sign. And then check whether it is a positive integer or negative integer. And then multiply only the integers. Already we have done the signs. Next we have to multiply only the integers. Let's see with one more example. Now let's see an example. Here I am taking the number minus 8 into minus 2. So what's the first we have to follow? First rule we have to follow is always go for the signs. So what are the signs here we have? One is minus, other one is also minus. That means here we are doing the operation into. Minus into minus. Minus into minus. Both are the same sign. So our result will be plus. If both are the same signs, our result will be plus. Now here I am taking plus. That means a positive integer. If it is a positive integer, you no need to mention plus before it. Already representing it is a positive integer. Now multiply only the integers. So what are the integers here? We have 8 and 2. 8 multiplied by 2 gives 16. So our result is plus 16. So if you want, you can mention it. Otherwise, you can as it is leave it as 16. Now let's see with one more example. Now I am taking minus 20 into minus 100. See the signs here. We have both signs as minus. Minus into minus, which gives plus. So take plus and now multiply only the integers. 20 into 100, which gives 2000. 2000. So which 2000? It is a positive integer because it is having the signs, same signs. Whenever we have the same signs, we have multiplied it, we are going to get it as a positive integer, that is plus. Up to now we have seen how to multiply the two integers. Now we are going to see how to multiply if we have three integers. Let's start. If I have taken minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 4. Now we have here three integers with same signs. If you observe, these are all of same sign. So if we have three integers, let's see how to do this. Here we have minus. So minus and take this into minus. Minus into minus. So first I am taking only these two. These two signs. So minus into minus gives plus. Now take this plus and then take this into, and what is the same sign we have here? Minus equals to plus into minus. Plus into minus gives minus. So write here minus. Now we have to take only this because this is our final integer sign. So our result will be a negative integer, that is minus. Now multiply only the integers. That means numbers 2, 3 and 4. 2 3s 6. 6 4s 24. So our result will be minus 24. Now let's see with one more example. I am taking minus 10 into 10 into minus 5. So here I have taken minus 10 into 5. So what's the first rule we have to follow? If it is 2 integers or 3 integers or 4 integers, the same rule we have to follow. That is, take the signs of the integers first. So I am taking these 2 integer signs first. That is minus into, here we doesn't have any sign. That means it is representing a positive sign. That means plus. Minus into plus. Minus into plus, which gives minus. Now take this one. Take this one, that is minus, and write this into minus. Into minus. Minus into minus. Minus into minus, which gives plus. So write here plus. Our final result will be plus. That means positive sign. So write positive. If it is a positive, only to mention it is a plus. Now multiply the integers. 10 multiplied by 10 gives 100. 100 into 5 gives 500. So our answer is plus 500 or 500. In this way, we can multiply the integers by choosing the signs first and then multiplying the integers. Hope you liked today's session. If you did, you know what you have to do. Yes, please give me a thumbs up and show your love towards our channel. If you have any further queries, leave me a comment. I will get back to you. Stay tuned for the channel for more interesting and easy content. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. And hit the bell icon to get all the notifications from our channel. Thank you for watching the video.
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.